Circuit City's the only place to shop for your new VCR. We have a great selection of 4-head VCRs, hi-fi stereo VCRs, and more. From Magnavox, RCA, Zenith, Sony, and more. And right now, this VCR with remote is only $119.97. Circuit City. You can't find a lower price. We guarantee it.
I'm Casey Kasem with your Ford dealer's #1 hits. Together, they're 5 of the top 10 best-selling vehicles in America. Let's hear from these great leaders now.
Hail to the chief.
Gentlemen, I meant the cars.
Now get low 4.8% financing or $1,000 cash back on Ford Windstar. 4.8 could save you over $2,700 in finance charges. $1,000 cash back could mean no money down. But hurry, the great percent event ends soon.
For America's #1 hits, I'm Casey Kasem. And for President's Day savings, see your New England Ford dealer today.
The press calls Steve Forbes' negative campaign simply untrue, takes liberties with the truth, misleading, highly negative. Now he's distorting Bob Dole's commitment to seniors. But Steve Forbes plans to end Social Security as we know it. He supports forced retirement at age 65. Court records show Steve Forbes was sued for age discrimination by his 65-year-old secretary. A Forbes manager claimed the older woman didn't fit in. Steve Forbes, untested, not truthful.
Grab your hankies, brothers and sisters, reunited at last. Tomorrow's Oprah.
Ready, set,
let's go.
What's the fastest way to Logan Airport?
Oh, great. This is perfect. I mean, a lot of traffic. What could be better than this?
For Liz, a clear advantage.
Well, here it is. We're about to enter the Ted Williams Tunnel.
But Mary's sensing victory in a van.
We're sailing right through, so I think we're going to win this.
The race to Logan is on.
Would you get your teeth cleaned at an airport?
A dentist, a chapel, and more. From carry-on to cancellations, we'll show you how to beat the terminal blues. Plus, fly away from it all.
You can spend a week in the Caribbean at a first-class hotel for $199.
Best bets on bargain getaways. The Logan Lowdown, next on Chronicle. Listen, my children, and you shall hear of the drive to Logan, which seems so near.
This is truly pathetic.
'Twas a commute in the morning, a hideous drive. 3 reporters sent out from old Channel 5 to take on that famous trek without peer, the Logan ride of frustration and fear.
Please.
Mary north down by van. Liz south, a bus up will take she. Third, Mike from the west in his car. We will see who can get to the airport first without harm. No way was this ever Middlesex village or farm.
Okay, here's the deal. I'm in Framingham Center. I'm in a bad mood. In any event, we're going to beat everyone to the airport.
Oh yeah, Mike, not if Mary can help it. Her mode of transportation is a shared ride, van service called Flightline. It picks up passengers and brings them to Andover's Ramada Rolling Green Hotel, where they all get in one van for the ride to Logan.
I did see the traffic southbound on 93, and it's thick. So I don't know what our chances are at this point, but we've got a good group, right, gang? And all right, we're in this together.
As for Liz, she's taking a bus, Logan Express. It departs locations north, west, and south of Boston. Liz is starting out from Braintree.
And I'm sure I'm going to beat everybody else.
Big talk? Maybe not. Coming from the south in a bus, Liz will be able to use the zipper lane for vehicles with 3 or more passengers, as well as the new Ted Williams Tunnel for vehicles with commercial plates. But hold on, coming from the north on 93, Mary can take advantage of an HOV lane too. That's high occupancy vehicles. But first, she has to get to it.
So there's nothing unusual about this, you say?
No, it's actually, we're right on the schedule.
Oh, man, am I in a bad mood.
Mike's plan is to get on the Mass Pike, but there's no zipper lane for him. Although, check out his back seat. He came prepared.
Oh, we're entering the zipper lane right now. Is this the zipper lane? This is it.
Yeah. Now, you may have heard that the zipper lane is not getting the use officials hoped for. Its capacity is 1,200 cars an hour. At best, it's getting 450. So changes in the rules of use are being considered. Still, Logan Express riders find it convenient.
It's looking good, Mike and Liz. We just approached the 128 interchange here, and normally traffic can even stop, but oh no, today we're sailing right through, so I think we're going to win this. Have you ever taken this before?
Oh, yes. Every time that we fly out of Boston.
They get us there on time. If we were on our own, we wouldn't get there on time.
Boy, I'm sure glad we're not stuck in that. They aren't even moving.
Traffic on 128 southbound, though, on the way up to the Mass Pike is backed up at least into the Waltham, Lexington area.
Oh, great. This is perfect. I mean, a lot of traffic. What could be better than this? Man, I'm dead on this one.
Of course, there are other ways to get to the airport. There's the water shuttle from Rose Wharf, and of course, the T and taxi cabs as well. Back on the road.
That was the end of the zipper lane? That was very short.
6 miles.
6 miles. Yeah. So now we're stuck with everybody else, though.
But Mary has just arrived at her HOV lane on the lower deck.
No, this is our advantage right here.
Okay.
This is how we keep to the schedule.
This is great. Now, I heard a report.
I've always wondered why people who don't have the exact change get in the exact change lane. Here's the guy out of his car. Come on, you doofus, get in. I'm in a hurry. I'm on TV.
Here we are out of the tunnel. Wow, I have just about a half hour. Maureen,
Well, here we go. We're about to enter the Ted Williams Tunnel.
Now, Mike couldn't take the Ted Williams Tunnel. He doesn't have commercial plates, but he was ready for it anyway, and so were his passengers. Before we get to our photo finish, who's faring best financially? Mary's van from Andover is $23. Liz's Logan Express is $8. But unlike Mike, they won't have to pay for parking. $20 a day in the close-up lots, $70 for a week. In the Massport satellite lots, it's $15 a day, $50 for a week. Seems high. Here's why.
We're in the downtown Boston market. Plus, we also have to price our parking in a way that unfortunately discourages people to drive to and from this airport. We've got a very limited amount of parking.
Okay, and the winner is? Well, Liz and Mary both got to Terminal C in 31 minutes, including stops for other passengers. So we'll call that a tie. As for Mike, 45 minutes, and he didn't park.
where have you been?
That's not the question. The question is where I'm going, and I'm going home.
Historically, have you ever won one of these, Michael?
No. I always get stiffed. I get like the train to New York. I get like the covered wagon to the Cape. I get 128 on the Mass Pike and car crashes and, toll takers who are asleep. And no, I've never won. I'm a loser.
And no one to talk back to him in the back seat, but risky business.
Oh, having those dummies in the back seat, yeah. Mike wasn't kidding. He was in a bad mood, but at least he had the dummies to keep him company. Obviously, that was a gag. We figure it's a $50 fine if you try to get into the zipper lane with a dummy, and for the two, it'd be $100, so lucky he didn't try it.
Okay, better luck next time. Still ahead, how to avoid losing your luggage. An insider's guide to Logan continues.
You're watching Chronicle with Peter Mahegan, Mary Richardson, Liz Bruner, and Mike Barnacle.
Coming up later, how low can you go? Shopping for bargain airfares. And next, passing the size-wise test and other travel tips.
Closed caption funding provided by Bull Worldwide Information Systems.
Crime, illegitimacy, a moral meltdown. Phil Graham believes America's problems begin in Washington, D.C.
As we've turned to Washington to take care of us, we've turned away from our families and our faith. Washington can't keep starving working families with higher taxes and rewarding people who don't work with welfare. To reverse America's moral decline, we've got to make Washington smaller. Government can't replace family, faith, and freedom.
This Saturday, 8 a.m. to 11 p.m., the spectacular one-day sale at Filene's with super store-wide savings. The one-day sale this Saturday, 8 a.m. to 11 p.m., only at Filene's.
Another relaxing morning at the Mountain Club on Loon, where you can roll out of bed late and still hit the slopes early. And it's the only slopeside hotel in New Hampshire.
Tips for eating out and staying on your diet, and the health benefits of walking, taking it off.
Tonight at 11.
Audiences have made Mr. Holland's Opus the nation's favorite movie, and critics call it phenomenal.
You love music and you made the kids love it with you.
Siskel and Ebert give it 2 thumbs up.
You're going a little too fast. There you are. Okay, what have we learned from this?
Richard Dreyfuss is definitely Oscar bound.
If you have the passion, then you want to do what you want to do, no matter what anyone tells you.
Don't miss the movie event that has the whole nation cheering. Mr. Holland's Opus, rated PG, now playing.
I love the fishes because they're so delicious. Gone go fishing. I could eat them every day. And my mom says that's okay.
That's because moms know Pepperidge Farm goldfish crackers are baked, not fried like most chips. And they're cheesy, not sugary like sweet snacks.
I love the fishes because they're so delicious. Gone go fishing. Gone go fishing.
Goldfish, it's one snack that's okay to get hooked on.
The New Hampshire primary is coming. The candidates are talking, but now it's the voters' turn to speak out.
The American dream, alive in New Hampshire? I went to find out.
We're worried. We're very concerned. Hey, am I going to have a job?
I talked to families, students, working men and women.
I'm a single mom. No insurance. It's hard.
Real people, real issues. It's not politics as usual.
Too many people out there that don't get their dreams.
Natalie Jacobson reports on New Hampshire's American Dream. Tomorrow at 6 on News Center 5. Coverage you can count on.
So you've made it to Logan, but don't congratulate yourself quite yet. You've still got to get yourself and your luggage onto that airplane.
How to get through the terminal on time? Well, we asked the advice of a travel veteran. Frank Bryant has logged hundreds of hours in the air and at the airport.
The first bit of advice I'd give is that if you've got to check your bags, you got to use the sky cap. Look at it this way. You can spend about 25 or 30 minutes inside waiting in line behind people who are buying tickets, or spend about 5 minutes out here and get the same service. Don't worry about tipping. It's only about $1 a bag. Hi. Doing okay?
Frank flies thousands of miles a week in his job as a management consultant. You can imagine what that means this winter. He's already been stuck at Logan during 2 of the last 3 storms. And experience tells him that though the sky caps are a great way to go, it's best to avoid checking luggage altogether. To save time and hassle, play the carry-on game.
The airline allows you 2 carry-on bags, but they've got to pass the size-wise test. This bag I got for about $30. It was designed to fit in this space. This bag, however, is a little bit overstuffed and might not fit in. In that case, I've got 2 options. I can either check the bag, or I can, if the airplane isn't too full, I can try to get it on. One way that I might be able to do that is simply by unfolding the bag. Women also have an extra advantage over men, too, in that they're allowed not only 2 carry-ons, but a purse as well. My wife's purse is about this large and expands. Imagine how much stuff you could fit in that.
Carry-on luggage does have its pitfalls, however. One of the worst inconveniences Frank has found is dealing with rolling bag wobble.
How do you fix that? Do you know how I can fix this wobbling thing?
And if you think wrestling with carry-ons is bad, dealing with a canceled flight is even more of a headache. It's a challenge many of us have faced during this rough winter.
So my flight's been canceled, and I've got to rebook everything. So instead of joining the Lemming March back there and waiting in line at the counter, I come here. Here I can call an 800 number for either my travel agent or my airline and rebook everything. They're all on the same computer, so this way I avoid the hassle of being in line. Another good way to remember the 800 numbers is to plan ahead and write them down in advance. While you're fumbling around looking for the phone numbers, I'm in and out of here in 5 minutes.
It took Frank just minutes to deal with the cancellation, but now he's got 2 hours to kill. We wondered if you're not departing or arriving, is there anything to do at Logan?
You know, one of the great things about being stuck in the airport, live entertainment.
Frank could easily fill his 2 hours with culture, since Logan offers over 23 pieces of art. If you're hungry, you've got some limited options, mostly fast food. But there is a full-service legal seafoods in Terminal C. As for prices, in 1995, Massport negotiated with vendors to make them more competitive. In some cases, they say, prices have plunged over 70%. Hungry for something else? A pre-flight commune with a higher power is possible in the chapel every day from 7 a.m. until 11 p.m. And if you get delayed on a Sunday, services run all morning. You can even get your teeth cleaned at the Logan Dental Clinic in Terminal B. Make an appointment or just walk in.
Would you get your teeth cleaned at an airport?
Massport CEO Steve Taco also has advice for stranded travelers. Take off to Boston.
I think the proximity to the city is probably Logan's greatest advantage, and I don't think enough people really take advantage of that. If by chance someone ends up with a 3 or 4 hour delay, it's a 10-minute cab ride to go to East Boston or downtown Boston, and now with the new tunnel to South Boston, where you actually can walk around the neighborhoods and do some shopping.
If you need more ideas, Logan has 3 information desks that have a helpful multilingual staff. They're located in terminals A, C, and E.
Actually, I was curious about is if you knew how to stop unsightly baggage wobble.
Unsightly baggage wobble, you can get a cart for $1.
In the future, Taco and his staff are planning to add retail shops, and they even want to install computer terminals. In a few years, you could get your email or surf the net while waiting. Two last bits of advice from Frank. First, it's not necessary to get to the airport an hour and a half before your flight, like some airlines tell you. Security is tighter, though, these days, so it does take a little longer than it used to check in. Frank says 45 minutes is plenty of time. And if you worry about losing your luggage, here's another idea.
My last tip is about luggage. In the unlikely event that your luggage is lost and your luggage tag disappears, there's a simple luggage insurance policy that anyone can use. What I do is I take an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, write my name, address, and phone number on it, and no matter where my luggage ends up, eventually it's going to find me again.
Even with all this advice, there's still no such thing as hassle-free travel. After all, this is New England.
Some good tips there, but this thing about carry-on luggage.
I think it's a man-woman thing.
Absolutely.
You know, men usually think, I can carry on and try and persuade their significant other, listen, let's carry on. We don't have to check any bags. Forget it. That argument does not work.
I've tried it. I get out the little suitcase. I just can't stuff it all in there. We have this argument every time we go on a trip.
When we come back, big vacations, small prices, last-minute travel bargains after this.
And next, $200 for a week in the Caribbean? We'll show you how.
The last time Bob Dole ran for president, he promised not to raise taxes.
We don't need to raise tax rates.
But after the election, Bob Dole voted to raise taxes $137 billion. Again, Bob Dole promised voters.
First, I'm opposed to increasing tax rates.
But Bob Dole then voted to increase tax rates. Bob Dole, a Washington politician. It's time for a change.
So Peter bought out?
Oh. Well, we haven't actually bought.
Having trouble with a mortgage?
No, we just...
Don't pay too much interest, dear. Have another piece of pie.
We just called.
Harry, he's paying too much
no,
interest.
I'll tell you.
We're not...
It's okay. We called Baybank last night. A mortgage specialist explained our options, qualified us for jumbo, and advised us how much to put down. Right over the phone.
Baybank.
So when are you gonna have a baby?
Yeah.
Baybank. Where do you want to do your banking?
A baby?
You start. I'll catch you up.
The Wang Center Classic Films. Call 931-2000 for tickets.
I am bored today. I am filled with boredom. The bourgeois businessmen waiting for their packages. They can wait.
Does your shipping company hire someone else to deliver your package overseas? Why take the chance? Especially when there's a company that uses its own delivery people in more countries around the world. DHL, or else.
This
This Valentine's, give the gift of Andrew Lloyd Webber's Joseph.
I have never seen a production that has such vitality, energy, and enthusiasm.
It's just the greatest show on earth.
And it's really wholesome family fun.
The singing is great, the dancing's great.
I can't believe how colorful it is.
Fantastic. Awesome. I got 2 tickets here, and I'm going to buy 2 more.
Joseph, you know what they Joseph and the amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat starring Donny Osmond begins March 27th at the Colonial Theater. Call 617-931-2787.
This race for president is coming down to a zillionaire mudslinger, a grumpy Texan, and a senator who's been in Washington since before I could vote. I'm Lamar Alexander, and I'm offering new Republican leadership to beat Bill Clinton. Here's my plan. Cut tax rates and unleash free enterprise to create good new jobs. Make our schools as good as our colleges, and replace Washington arrogance with community citizenship. So if you're ready for new leadership, I'm your candidate.
Okay, you've got some information on the best way to get to Logan Airport and ideas for killing time if you get stuck there.
And all you need now is a destination. We wondered what reasonably priced getaways are available at last-minute notice. A Friday fantasy. Drop everything and take off at a moment's notice for somewhere warm and exotic, but not expensive. Recently, I put 3 travel agents to the test.
Least expensive probably would be Mexico, specifically Cancun. You could go there for 7 nights with air for about $400 a person round trip on a last-minute basis.
Fantastic. That's a good price. And what kind of a hotel room would you get at that rate? Pretty bare bones?
Yeah, I would say so. The nicer hotels wouldn't cost you that much more. It would be a couple $100 more a person, possibly.
Got a few dollars more to ante up? Bruce says cruising the Caribbean is an excellent value.
You can still get a last-minute cruise for approximately $600 plus airfare per person. And of course, not only does that include your room, but also your meals and your entertainment.
While being thrifty may be beneficial, Carol Hannum of Carlson Travel advises that cheap doesn't always translate into the best value.
I think many times people, when they're looking for inexpensive, when they're looking for cheap, need to realize that that frontline price, the one they see advertised in the paper, is not necessarily the bottom line on what they're spending on vacation. If they stop to consider that instead of paying $600, they might spend $900 or $1,000 and stay in an all-inclusive property, the bottom line is that they're going to save money.
Still determined to keep the price down, Carol can probably accommodate you, but not for long.
The cheapest deal I can think of this winter is probably about $4.99. It's to someplace like Puerto Plata on the north coast of the Dominican Republic, and it will be a very low-budget hotel. That will include charter airfare, transfers, your hotel, taxes, gratuities at the hotel. Don't expect that kind of a price in the middle of February. Don't expect it for February school vacation. Don't expect it in March, because February and March are the height of the season.
In fact, being ready to go, literally on the spur of the moment, can be a distinct advantage, as we found out from David Crooks at Last Minute Travel.
If you can leave this evening, about 5 o'clock, and we're selling it right through up till 3 o'clock this afternoon, you can spend a week in the Caribbean at a first-class hotel for $199.
David agrees that last-minute deals are best priced during the month of January. But if the height of the season is your only option, he says consider traveling somewhere unknown.
The best last-minute deals are the destinations that people are very unfamiliar with, such as Margarita Island or Puerto Vallarta, Manzanillo, the Dominican Republic, places that are absolutely just as nice as Jamaica or Aruba or Cancun, but people are very unfamiliar with it. Their friends and their neighbors and the people in the workplace haven't been there, so they're a little bit hesitant to go there.
Of course, for the truly budget-conscious, Boston Globe travel writer Jerry Morris says there's no place like home.
You know, I think a lot of people, when they think about getting away, the real idea is they want to get away. And you can get away and go into Boston and to one of the nice hotels and just escape all the winter cares and live luxuriously without any of the trouble of travel or airline connections or any of those things there. So I'm not quite sure whether you really always want to get away into the sun.
And you don't have to go south
You
necessarily,
don't have
right?
to look for beaches. A lot of people prefer to travel when it's just a nice, mild climate. Prices Europe now are dirt cheap. Think of someplace like Sicily, which we love, southern Italy, southern France, nice temperatures for traveling and touring. I was really struck, Peter, by the amazing bargains that are out there. If you look, for example, when we did this story a couple weeks ago, there was a hotel in Baja offering a whole week with airfare included for $500. So do check with these people. They know what they're doing.
And be flexible. That's the main thing.
That's the key.
Back after this break in tonight's Lottery Live.
Monday, the many splendors of Montserrat.
I got a passion.
It beat Acura, BMW, and Infiniti.
I got a passion.
Mercedes and Lexus were both left behind.
I got a passion for the road.
Motor Trend named the Mazda Millennia #1 in its class.
Mazda.
Millennia.
Passion for the road.
Leases start at $0 down, $359 a month, 24 months.
Mazda. Passion for the road. Genuine jockey. Genuine jockey.
Nothing else comes close. For comfort, for fit, make sure you get Genuine Jockey.
Genuine people. Genuine jockey.
Come to Jordan Marsh and save 25% on all Jockey men's products. Get genuine savings on Genuine Jockey during the Jockey men's sale at Jordan Marsh.
Fruitful morning.
Really?
Met with my investment counselor.
And?
2 new mutual funds. 40% stocks, 60% bonds. I'll be ready for retirement.
Who says investing only works for the rich? Presenting retirement planning for the rest of us with financial counselors, free planning, and a range of investments.
Was that 40% stocks?
Yes, sir.
Call 1-800-767-9980, located at Bank of Boston.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Dawn Hayes. Welcome to this Thursday night drawing of the Daily Numbers game. Well, as we head into the weekend, there is one jackpot that you are definitely going to want to have a ticket for. It's tomorrow night's Mass Millions jackpot. And if you haven't heard, it's now estimated at count them, $13 million. That drawing is going to be at 11:10 tomorrow night, so make sure you have a ticket. And also don't forget that Saturday night, you could win an estimated $1 million with Megabucks. Now let's see how you do in tonight's Daily Numbers game. Our first number for this drawing is 5. Next is 6, followed by 9, and finally 1. Once again, the winning daily numbers for Thursday, February 8th are 5, 6, 9, and 1. Thanks for joining me, and don't forget, stay tuned for the ABC Thursday night movie Under Siege, followed by the news. And then join us later for Mass Cash. Have a good night, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Tomorrow on Chronicle, Florida's other keys. They have names like Cabbage and Longboat, Anna Maria Island, Boca Grande. I'll be looking for old Florida on the state's west coast and meet characters who give Barney a run for his money. Plus, visit a place that Julia Roberts and John Kennedy Jr. have in common. Florida's other keys. Tomorrow on Chronicle.
I'm still wondering what that hotel looked like for $199 a week, including airfare.
Sounds pretty good. Devil's Island, probably, eh? Okay.
Thanks for being with us tonight.
Good night.
Good night.
The New Hampshire primary is coming. The candidates are talking, but now it's the voters' turn to speak out.
The American dream, alive in New Hampshire? I went to find out.
We're worried. We're very concerned. Hey, am I going to have a job?
I talked to families, students, working men and women.
I'm a single mom. No insurance. It's hard.
Real people, real issues. It's not politics as usual.
Too many people out there that don't get their dreams.
Natalie Jacobson reports on New Hampshire's American Dream. Tomorrow at 6 on News Center 5. Coverage you can count on.
Blah, 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 blah.
This is what I hate about car advertising. I want a car that doesn't need height. One with a little elbow room. And safety. Show me standard dual airbags. Any like brakes! Give me a powerful, efficient engine. I can figure out it's smart if you tell me it's well made and it's gonna last. Tell me a car like this exists, please. The 1996 Toyota Tercel. Ah, somebody was listening.
This Valentine's, give the gift of Andrew Lloyd Webber's Joseph.
I have never seen a production that has such vitality, energy, and enthusiasm.
It's just the greatest show on earth.
And it's really wholesome family fun.
The singing is great, the dancing's great.
I can't believe how colorful it is.
Fantastic. Awesome. I got 2 tickets here, and I'm going to buy 2 more.
Joseph, you know what they Joseph and the amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat starring Donny Osmond begins March 27th at the Colonial Theater. Call 617-931-2787.
At the Russell Defensive Driving School, they teach a course called Street Survival. Here, drivers learn the fine art of skid control, accident avoidance, and emergency braking. While it's tough on the students, it's torture on the cars. Fortunately, they rely on the durable Mitsubishi Galant, because even after miles of abuse, the Galant's always ready for more. The Galant, a car of enduring quality. From Mitsubishi, the new thinking in automobiles.
Grab your hankies, brothers and sisters, reunited at last. Tomorrow's Oprah.
No matter where you come from, we all agree it's true. We're gonna laugh the whole night through. So put a smile on your face and let the video roll. And the whole world's watching you. Hey there, cutie. Smile on your face and let the video roll. The cast and crew, the whole world's watching you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your hosts, Dave Coulier and Eva LaRue.
Thank you, and welcome to a whole bunch of laughs on World's Funniest Videos.
We have got tons and tons of hilarious clips from around the globe.
You want funny animal clips? We got them.
You want sports? We got them.
And babies? We got them. What else do we have?
Hidden camera gags like you have never seen before. So fasten your seatbelt.
And inflate your airbag. Let's go.
From Epcot at the Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, Florida, it's World's Funniest Videos. Once again, Dave Coulier and Eva LaRue.
Dave, have you ever bumped your head, stubbed your toe, and gotten your foot stuck in a bucket?
You mean all at once? Well, yeah, actually, a couple of times, yeah.
Then maybe we'll see you in this next collection of clips.
I hope so. I could use the exposure. The Duchess of Dewsbury.
Oh, my gizzard.
The Duke of Dewsbury. And the Doofus of Dewsbury.
76 trombones led the big 75 trombones led the big parade.
Attention students, frogs have escaped from the biology lab. They're slippery. They are very hard to see. And they are small. Please be careful. These little buggers are known to be very, very slimy and slippery. Once again, there is a frog alert in the auditorium. Please
bring the horse manure here?
Now, students, we move from the theory of relativity to the theory of gravity.
Question, Eva. What one word in the English language can sum up doubt, uncertainty, and fear all at the same time?
Raw fish?
You are so close, but that's 2 words. Nope. The one word that causes so many people so much anxiety is waiter!
Good evening, gentlemen. My name is Raoul. Welcome to the Banana Club. If you need anything at all, don't hesitate to ask. I will be right here.
Raoul!
Waiter!
Where's that waiter with our drinks?
Here you go.
Got another one.
Where's our pizza?
Hey, waiter, over here. Hi, Danny. Hey, where's my suit? Ah, here he is, finally.
And be right back with your dinner.
Hey, Dave.
Yeah?
What would you do if you were walking down a street behind a really pretty girl, and all of a sudden, her underwear fell off?
I would follow her to the end of the earth.
Well, now that's you, but here's what some unsuspecting pedestrians in Australia did when they were faced with the very same situation in this hidden camera bit.
I think I'm in love.
Oh, whoops. Oh, dear.
Excuse me. Ooh. Talk about cheap elastic. Whoa.
That's why I don't wear them. Uh-oh. Don't stare.
Can't help it. That never happens to you. Yeah, hello. Get her number.
Now what?
I gotta see that again.
Uh-huh.
Huh? I'd give anything for a big gust of wind right now.
Whoopsie.
Huh? Supposed to be from California.
Well, what the?
Huh? Oh, let me help you with those. Hey, they're just like mine, the ones I'm wearing right now. Take a look. See, how about that?
Oh, my.
Yeah, I got them on a panty raid in college. It was 6 years ago. Yeah, they still fit like a charm. Can you believe that? Hey, Louie, would you show a little class once in a while for crying out loud? Lady, I'll give you $50 for them right now.
Okay.
You know, we're very lucky to have access to so many funny video clips, but it's easy to forget that at one time there was a worldwide shortage of funny videos. Thankfully, that dark period in our history has ended, and we can enjoy these videos without guilt or fear that someday we may run out again.
Let's see if I still like chocolate. Sometimes you lose your taste for things. It is rich and sweet. Oh, I guess I do like it. Can I have another jug of this stuff?
Hey, Wolfgang, I love your sweater. It's beautiful.
You think so? I don't like the color.
What color would you like?
Oh, I don't know. Red, purple would be nice. I'd also like to see it in brown. You know, I definitely liked it better in blue, yeah.
The problem with your TV reception is all this snow. How's that?
You're no good. Oh, you're good,
Oh, I love to feed my little birds. They are my blessed friends. Oh, you stinking bird.
This portion of World's Funniest Videos is brought to you by Woofer Dent. If your dog wears dentures, he'll want Woofer Dent.
Coming up on World's Funniest Videos, going for the gold and the peanuts.
You're witnessing a breakthrough in children's fever reduction. A medicine that works through the night so your child can sleep through the night. New Children's Motrin, the prescription fever reducer pediatricians use most. Now available without prescription. Children's Motrin is the only fever reducer you can buy that works almost twice as long as the leading brand, up to 8 hours. 8-hour relief, so everyone can rest easier. New Children's Motrin, the 8-hour breakthrough in breaking high fever.
You're about to be sued by 26 people. Allstate defends over 50,000 people every year. Who's your insurance company? Being in good hands is the only place to be.
Friday on TGIF, when Urkel can't get a job at a nightclub, it's Stefan to the rescue.
Right back at you.
On an all-new Family Matters. Then when Eric drops in on the weatherman, it's a forecast for trouble.
That's me.
A new Boy Meets World. And Carol's gift from Frank gets her thrown in the slammer.
I got your note where you told me how much you love me.
A new Step-by-Step. Plus, Mark's hoop dream comes true when he gets to play ball with the Globetrotters on an all-new Coop. Friday on TGIF. It's World's Funniest Videos from Epcot at the Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, Florida.
You know, it was a big week for news.
Was it? Well, I guess I was so darn busy putting tonight's news segments together, I didn't even notice.
There were fires and floods and major riots, social upheavals. That was just daytime TV.
Well, you'll find out, Eva. The world outside the soaps in Ricky Lake was pretty darn fascinating, too. So let's go around the world and around the block for tonight's top stories.
There's a world outside daytime TV?
Good evening. Dateline Spain. This week there was a major snafu as the Pamplona Marathon was scheduled on the same day and at the same time as the running of the bulls.
Turn around!
Nevertheless, the winning runner was able to shave an hour and a half off the old world record. And in India, 2 suspected drug smugglers were surprised to find themselves getting the once-over from the world's first drug-sniffing elephant. No drugs were found, but the 2 were arrested for stealing a bag of peanuts.
Okay, I confess.
Tryouts were held this week for the World's Funniest Videos cheerleading squad. Only 1 girl made it, but we're very picky. And tourists, Helium State Park has reopened.
Whoa! I shouldn't have had that root beer float.
And that's it for this edition of Around the World, Around the Block.
The following is a paid commercial message.
I didn't pay for it, I can tell you that, but someone obviously did. And because of that, we get to show it to you. Did you pay for it?
No, I didn't pay for it. Trust me.
Garber's Gourmet, a new line of nutritious meals for your little one, featuring anchovy and rhubarb puree. A meal in itself. Or how about horseradish surprise? And top it all off with a little cod liver pudding. Yummy! New gourmet dinners from Garber's. The baby people.
Hey, Dave, I have got this great home video of my nephew doing a backflip off a seesaw. It's really funny. Should I bring it in?
Well, you know the rules, Eva. No members of the staff or crew or members of their families can appear on the show. Sorry.
Oh, that's too bad, because I've got this other really great one. It's so funny of me diving off the diving board and losing my swimsuit, and it's hysterical.
Well, you know, of course, that rule doesn't apply to hosts, however. You know, you should bring that one in as soon as possible. In fact, maybe we can send a kid over to your house, pick it up right now. In the meantime, let's just look at this. Henry, come here. Yeah, get your bike. Yeah.
Coming soon from another world. You'll gasp. You'll flip. You'll be at the edge of your seat when you see the clutch ray from outer space. Captured by chance on an amateur home video, a mysterious blast from space is believed to have caused our entire population to become physically inept.
Hey, what's happening to me?
Imagine an alien weapon so sinister that it makes everyday people their own worst enemies. Meanwhile, on a distant planet, the Klutz ray insidiously affects every segment of society, from innocent children to the rich and famous. No one is immune.
Lisa Marie!
As the situation on Earth worsens, the world's greatest scientists attempt to develop a technological line of defense. Is there any hope? Stumble into your nearest theater to see The Clutch Ray from Outer Space.
See it now, before it's too late!
Eva, next up, we go to Belgium.
Brussels, to be more precise, and here's why.
Well, because in Brussels, you see, there's this world-famous fountain called Mannequin Peace. And tourists love it because they can spend a serene and pleasant afternoon sitting by this Cupid-like statue and enjoying the lovely scenery.
Oh, really? Well, watch what happens when we turn this statue of Mannequin Peace into a remote-controlled nightmare.
Does this have anything to do with water?
Stop it!
What's that? Hello, hello.
Eva, you've heard of the Tour de France?
You mean the month-long bicycle race that travels through France? Yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm. Well, here are some highlights from a much longer and hopefully much funnier bicycle race, the Tour de Monde. That's world.
I knew that.
I knew you knew that.
Well, the start of the race was delayed a few minutes, but things were soon ready to be delayed again. Finally, the race began, and things looked great for about 100 yards. Once the bodies were removed, a clear leader emerged from the pack. But he immediately got lost, straying from the main road, which can be dangerous. Another leader emerged and was immediately submerged. This front runner got waylaid by a couple of road hogs. And for a while, this little guy had the lead, but he began to tire. Then his mother, of all people, stepped in to help. That's illegal, of course. He was disqualified. Too bad. Towing is also illegal, so these two were also tossed out. And they weren't even in the race. Here at World's Funniest Videos, we're very proud of the superb camera work, giving you new and different angles of this great event. Of course, the Tour de Monde is very popular. Everyone wants to see it, experience it, and be a part of it. But not everyone can. So, who won the Tour de Monde?
What?
Not him.
Piece of cake, ha.
Not him. Not him. And not her either. Nope. Our winner and the first place finisher in the first round-the-world bicycle race turned out to be American Larry Lamont. Larry! Having avoided all the obstacles, Larry, along with his prized racing bicycle, returned in triumph to the States.
Still to come on World's Funniest Videos, waiting for the electrician. And Japan's most outrageous game show.
Are you lost in a financial jungle? What you need is someone who knows the ropes. Someone you can count on for advice and financial information. MetLife can help you tame the risks and help you make sense of it all. Get met. It pays.
Hello, I'm Hugh Mechanic. This just in, a meteor landed near a McDonald's. Here's eyewitness Louise Sanders.
Well, I had just ordered one. All
What
of
did
a
you
sudden
get?
Oh, a double cheeseburger.
Oh, don't you love that first tasty bite?
But the meteor just...
Meteor? It sure is meteor. And you can get 2 double cheeseburgers for $2.
But this is a big deal.
That it is, because you can also get 2 morning fresh sausage biscuits with egg for $2. To recap, it's 2 for 2 at McDonald's. Oh, and some big rock fell out of the sky.
Starts Friday.
It is exciting.
It's a collision course for celebrities with today's television stars, tomorrow's movie legends, and a lovely lady on the all-new Before They Were Stars, next on ABC.
I don't know about you, Eva, but when something goes wrong at my house, I take matters into my own hands. I won't let someone else do what I know I can do better.
Well, me, I simply pick up the phone and call this really great handyman I know.
Oh, really? Is he expensive?
Oh, yeah, but who cares? He's really cute.
What is it, positive to positive or positive to negative?
I think it's positive to negative. No, negative to negative. I meant positive to positive.
What's that guy doing next door? He won't let up. Now go over there and see what all that racket's about, okay?
Okay, Pop.
Okay, lady, hop in. I'll drive. Now, what seems to be the problem?
The brakes, they're fading. I thought if you drove it a bit, you'd see.
Okay, I'll start her up and check it out. Okay, here we go. Looking good, looking good. Here we go. Beautiful. Well, they seem okay to me.
Honey, are you sure this bridge is up to code? Oh, of course I'm sure, Harriet. The guy was out here just this morning, some kind of engineer. He checked every square inch of it, and he gave it his seal of approval.
You know, Dave, we did promise people that we would show some sports on the show.
I know we did, Eva, but we lost the rights to the NFL, the NHL, the NBA, and Major League Baseball.
So what does that leave?
It leaves something much better, like these clips from Japan's notorious action game show, Takeshi's Castle.
Takeshi's Castle is like a giant arcade game played by entire families. You have 2 hosts, Wacky and Nutty. That's Wacky on the left. The object of this humongous pinball game is to catch the giant ball in a pen before it rolls to the bottom and falls into the dreaded mud pit. It's the first pinball game where the players don't want to win free games. What must they be thinking?
There's no deep end.
I've got it! Oh, victory and a facial. This next game involves balance, strength, timing, and the deep desire to be knocked all over the place like a piñata. The contestants come from all walks of life, although how they walk away from this is beyond comprehension. Daddy never misses, I hope. Way to go, Dad! And if you still need more football, your prayers have been answered. Let's just call this fool ball. Some skinny guy runs with the ball as lots of fat guys in rubber suits try to stop him. If you think the defense looks goofy, you should see how they dress the cheerleaders. Takeshi's Castle, Japan's answer to Double Dare.
In our business, unfortunately, no one is indispensable.
That's right, Dave. As a matter of fact, you could be replaced at any moment.
Oh. Well, thanks for pointing that out, Eva.
I'm glad I could help.
Some people are irreplaceable. We're referring, of course, to the world's amateur cameramen and camera women and camera kids and camera dogs.
Camera birds and camera fish and just about anybody who responds to the universal cry.
Quick, get the camcorder!
Smile, honey.
Smile this.
Serving.
Thanks for the ball.
Whoa.
kitty, kitty, kitty.
Oh, you okay? Oh, you took quite a spill there. I got it all on camera. Here, I'll make a copy for you if you will. Whoa. All right, Tim. I won't take your picture. Let me go. No, let me go. No. Forget me. Save the camera. No. All right, I got the shot.
Hey, Dave.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to do the honors on this next one.
You mean,
Yeah, don't say it.
Okay, I won't. Here's a parody commercial someone sent us that makes Eva go,
Yes, deciding what to give them is always a problem, isn't it? But wait, just when you thought we couldn't do anything else with a chicken, Fowl Foods bring you chicken heads. Your family a happy family with new chicken heads. They're munchy. They're crunchy. They're chicken heads. From Fowl Foods.
And now this bulletin. If you or your friends, or maybe just your friends, would like to produce a parody of a commercial or a TV show, send it to us here at World's Funniest Videos.
We'll be sure to put it on TV, and you'll get famous and rich and so forth.
America, we've got an assignment for you. We're going to give you the name of a product, a made-up name, New Blue Neff. You get to decide what the product is, and then produce your own parody commercial for it. And make it funny. And if your definition of funny is the same as ours, we'll run it on the show. Okay, now here's where the entry should be sent. World's Funniest Videos, P.O. Box 1500, Hollywood, California, 90078. Good luck to you.
We're having beef-a-roni. Beef the macaroni.
A good source of bodybuilding protein, Chef Boyardee is good food kids love.
Chef Boyardee.
On February 16th, the Muppets are hitting the high seas. And everything in between.
Here we go again.
Walt Disney Pictures presents from Jim Henson Productions.
We got cabin fever.
Kermit the Frog.
Not bad for an amphibian.
Miss Piggy.
No more Miss Nice Guy.
And the rowdiest crew ever.
Hurry, Rizzo! I'm going as fast as I can.
Muppet Treasure Island. Rated G.
We got cabin fever. We're all going.
Red Lobster introduces Seafood Pounders, a heaping pound of shrimp served in 3 delicious ways. A pound of crab or a 1-pound lobster dinner. Now at special prices. Hurry in for Seafood Pounders, only at Red Lobster.
Sunday, it's an hour of stand-up, fall-down, knockout comedy where Lori Loughlin joins Bob Saget for an all-new America's Funniest Videos. Then, if you see only one Lois and Clark this season, let this be the one.
I'm marrying the man I love.
Join guest Tony Curtis for a very special Lois and Clark right after America's Funniest Videos, Sunday.
Videos.
Boy, that hour went by fast.
It's because it was a half-hour, Dave.
Oh, that would explain it then.
So please make sure you're with us next week for another half hour of the craziest clips from around the globe. And remember, a picture is worth
1,000 laughs.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, folks.
Production facilities provided by Epcot, Disney's Park of Discovery and Exploration at the Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, Florida. Accommodations provided by the luxurious Buena Vista Palace at Walt Disney World Village.
No matter where you come from, we all agree it's true. Worth 1,000 laughs, we're gonna laugh the whole night through. So put a smile on your face, and let the video roll. With the cast and crew, and the whole world's watching you. So put a smile on your face, and let the video roll. You're the cast and crew, and the whole world's watching you.
victory. Our national champion star in special performances. It's a Thrifty Car Rental Skating Spectacular, Saturday on Wide World.
If we could see the future, we'd avoid hazardous driving conditions. But